Part 2. Crimson Flower. Great Tree Moon. Field of Revenge. With the capture of Aryan Road complete, the Imperial Army moves to invade the kingdom capital. They plot to send troops toward now vulnerable House Fraldarius territory and plan to attack Ferdiad from two sides.
This is not going to be easy. But remember, I have to take this nice and slow on my laptop. This is part 38 of Fireman Three Houses. We reach chapter 17. Feel the Revenge. And hopefully this will not take us long. But knowing how the story is, it'll most likely be. Well, something's up. Let's check it out.
So, Aryan Road has fallen. Rodrigue, Felix, Ingrid, I swear that I will not allow your deaths to be in vain.
The scouts have just now returned. Seems the Imperial Army is marching toward the kingdom capital. Are you certain about this, Dimitri? As king, do you think it wise to intercept them yourself?
No need to worry yourself. Even if I am defeated, the Blathed bloodline will live on. And the kingdom's territory has never been rich in resources. If the castle falls under siege, our loss is inevitable. I will deploy my army onto the plains and wait for the enemy. Please, position your forces so that they can flank the Imperial Army.
Yes. Given the present situation, making the plains our battlefield is a logical choice. I have no objection. However,
there is only one person I am after. I have no interest in any other prey.
I will take you at your word. Erasing the other child's existence is my task, and mine alone. I will get you back, Mother. I promise.
What do you think, Lady Edelgard? Will they shut themselves inside of Ferdiad?
They will try to intercept us. Of course, Ferdiad will not fall so easily. Even so, if we were to cut off their supply line with a large army, it would eventually fall. It makes much more sense for them to wager everything on a victory at the Tailteen Plains. The same plains where the so-called divine Seros defeated Nemesis, the King of Liberation, in a comeback victory over 1,000 years ago. And about 400 years ago, the hero Lug created the kingdom by defeating the Emperor of the time on those very plains. Their goal must be to recreate that scene.
Yes, I suppose so. Although the Imperial Army is powerful, if we were to compare the strength of our best to the best of the Knights of Seros, we would likely come up short. The Kingdom's army and House Blathed are also renowned for their unmatched persistence. On the battlefield, it can be assumed that their one and only goal will be to strike you down.
Are you telling me to stay off the battlefield?
Naturally. You are their aim, Your Majesty. You must know it only makes sense to keep you out of their reach.
And you must know that, at a time like this, I absolutely cannot withdraw.
Of course I know that. That is why I will refrain from asking you again to stay away from the battlefield.
The Immaculate One, descendants of the 10 elites, and other extremely fearsome foes await us. But with the help of our friends, we have a chance of defeating them. We're the only ones who can. Within our group, I am included among those with the kind of strength we need to win. I absolutely will not remove myself from the front lines. Professor, you have that same strength as well, whether or not you realize it yet.
Yeah, but Edelgard, I will protect you.
Please, don't get yourself killed trying to protect me. Until the very end, we'll survive this trial together. Understood?
It's a risk we're willing to take. Believe me. Alright, let's check up with Edelgard.
Yes? Oh, it's you, Professor. I was certain it was Hubert coming to drag me back to my duties. Your Majesty, you must know your supreme talents are needed at present. Why not gaze at these documents instead of the sky?
That sounds like Hubert.
Doesn't it? And the worst part is that he's always right, so I can't even argue with him. But that's enough about Hubert for the moment. While I have your attention, I'd like to thank you for your help in that last battle. As you well know, I'm perfectly capable of commanding the army by myself. However, when you're around, it's somehow different. I'm not sure I can properly explain it. I suppose your perspective on the battlefield is simply sharper than mine. When you're devising tactics and tricks for us, it's almost as though you can read the enemy's mind. There's no getting around it. Your talent for strategy far exceeds my own. I'm quite jealous, in all honesty.
You have many talents that I lack, Edelgard.
Is that a fact? Well, if you insist. I suppose a flower from another's field is always more beautiful. I'll admit, I think of you as rather detached, so to hear that you have emotions such as jealousy is something of a relief.
I could say the same of you.
I can't deny it. Ever since I underwent those procedures, I've certainly distanced myself from the ordinary world.
It seems we were fated to be friends.
Friends. That word somehow doesn't seem adequate. Besides, we've been friends for a long time, you and I. By now, we're so much more than that, at least in my mind. You know, instead of Edelgard, you can call me just Elle, if you so please. That's what my parents and closest sisters used to call me when I was little. Now there's no one left who calls me Elle. But with you, well, I think I could allow it. In fact, it would mean a great deal to me.
Why is that?
Why? Well, you have stood beside me and shared my burdens. As I said, you are much more than a friend. In truth, you are like family to me. I suppose that's why.
Now, Edelgard and Byleth is A rank. Motivation increased. Which means we may be between one of 3 individuals who will be getting that much-deserved S rank at the end. I'm more for Edelgard. But what do you guys think? And there are supports here, but there aren't much. First is Hubert with Ferdinand.
It's strange. I never thought you and I would be able to sit together and drink tea like this.
Drink tea, you say? But that does not smell like tea. The aroma. Would that be coffee by any chance? Imported from Dagda, I believe. I do not care for it myself.
Your knowledge is impressive. Although I should expect nothing less from a noble, I suppose. Lady Edelgard surpasses you in nearly every respect. But I think when it comes to positivity, you may actually exceed her.
Excuse me?
In a way, it is merely a mask for your tactlessness. But even so, your relentless optimism, well, suffice it to say that it is your best quality.
What?
You are constantly striving to grow as a person, to seek new knowledge, to push new limits. When others might get distracted or abandon their path, you never yield. In that aspect, at least, I think you are unmatched.
Hubert, are you all right? Do you have a cold? Or the plague? Am I hearing a deathbed confession?
It was only a compliment. There's no need for such dramatic exaggeration.
Dramatic, you say?
I do my best to analyze others without emotion. Even if I find you to be a contemptible degenerate, I can still evaluate your abilities in an impartial way.
So, because you assess people without emotion, you are totally confident in your appraisals. It seems I was wrong about you.
Huh. You actually understand.
Please, do not compliment me again, though. I find it quite unsettling. It is like hearing a snake sing an aria. At least put it in a letter next time.
In the very unlikely event that there is a next time, I promise to put it in writing.
Nice, they attained support level A. Though now it's one with Byleth. I see. Then let's move on with Petra.
Ferdinand.
Huh? Ah, Petra. Is there something I can help you with?
No, I am not needing help. I was just thinking that you look... lonely.
Lonely? In wartime? Hardly. I am too busy trying to survive to feel lonely. But once we have survived, what will you do with yourself, Petra? Return to your home? Edelgard said she would like you to ascend the throne in Brigid, to ensure good relations between the nations.
Yes. My plan is to be returning home. But if Brigid and Fodlan can be friendly, I will be able to have visits whenever I choose. Maybe it is even possible for me to be living in Fodlan.
Live in Fodlan? Do you not want to go back to your homeland?
I do have the hope of returning one day. But Fodlan is also like a homeland to me now. I came to Fodlan 9 years ago. I have been living half of my life here. My family is living in Brigid, but in Fodlan, I have new family and new friends.
New family? I am glad to hear you feel that way about us, Petra. In that case, we will have to make sure that none of us die. We do not want to lose anyone in the family.
Yes, we will be winning, and you will not be dying.
Ha! Do not worry. I do not intend to die. I have some things to do when the war is over.
Things?
Yes, you and I can be the link between Fodlan and Brigid.
Oh.
Okay, I have to confess, I fibbed a little. About not being lonely. When this war ends, I will be quite lonely indeed. If you go back to Brigid.
Is that a truth?
I have just made a decision. I will work as an ambassador, improving relations between our people. Whether you are in Brigid or Fodlan, I will be there too. Then both places can move forward together in eternal friendship. We ought to join forces and make that a reality. Do you not agree?
You have my gratitude, Ferdinand. All of it. I have loneliness just like you. But your words gave me great happiness. Please do what you are saying, and be a bridge for Fodlan and Brigid.
You can count on me. We will keep at it, and one day...
Yes, one day, we will be seeing that future.
That is very assuring. Let's explore in the meantime. There are only 2 more chapters with this, and then we're done. Well, well. Alright, Hubert, what's up?
Lord Arundel. As long as he exists, Lady Edelgard will... I believe I have explained before that he is the one who commanded the likes of Solon and Crania. Cornelia, whom we defeated at Aryan Road, was also one of his. An irksome sort. We must not fail to be rid of him. He is a maggot, crawling in the filth of the world, feeding off the Empire like a parasite.
Don't worry.
I have a request for you.
We'll make sure we gather them. Promise. Alright, what's on the next bulletin board?
Hey, I could use a hand.
Find the herb that'll help calm his nerves. No sweat.
Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. From the Empire's perspective, it seems like the northernmost edge of the world. I have come a long way following you and Edelgard. To think, what if I had succeeded Duke Eyre as Prime Minister? I would never have had all these experiences. I hope that is true. I used to be so naive. For now, let us join together and walk the path that Her Majesty lays out.
Most definitely. Hopefully that can be reassuring. And of course.
Interesting. Seems like the war is gonna end soon. Once the dust settles, it'll be back to rolling in fat stacks of gold for me. Hey, how about a favor?
Nice, budding talent. Now the unit excels in the Faith skill. Learn the ability White Magic Avoid plus 20.
I'll use this power for the greater good.
That's gonna be helpful. And all we gotta do is find the quest we have to do. Find the herbs, gather the resources.
Hello there. This one, yes?
Nope. Supposed to be an herb. Oh, I think I know what that
Return
is.
soon, please. Hey.
Yeah.
We'll have to head here.
Pardon me.
Very good. Alright, that should do it. Now we need to gather the requested resources. A lot to do in so little time. Let's check up on Hubert.
It seems I am discovered. I suppose that means assassination is out of the question. At least for now.
Assassination? What do you think you're doing?
Merely keeping an eye on you, for the moment. Nothing to be concerned over. Unusually watchful. Difficult to steal upon in slumber. Perhaps an odorless, tasteless poison. Lady Edelgard certainly took interest in a difficult one this time.
Why are you following me?
I suppose that question does warrant a response, considering it may mean your life. The answer requires me to explain some of the complex internal politics of the Empire. Are you familiar with Volkard von Arundel? He is Lady Edelgard's uncle. You may also know him as Lord Arundel, the Empire's regent. Many years ago, he took Her Majesty and fled to the Kingdom of Fargus. Then after a time, he returned to seize power. Together with former Prime Minister Eyre and my father, Lord Arundel rendered Emperor Ionius IX politically impotent. Lady Edelgard is Ionius IX's daughter. I cannot begin to fathom the depth of her sadness at his betrayal. I see something of Lord Arundel in you. When I look at you, I feel I can almost see a second self lurking beneath the surface. It is as if you are in constant dialogue with something inside your heart. Something with desires very different from your own. Does that description feel familiar to you at all? Because to me, you seem unpredictable. As though you could turn traitor at any moment.
There might... No, not familiar at all.
The more I learn about you, the less I like. I had thought you might be of use to Lady Edelgard, but now I am beginning to think you may, through no fault of your own, present too great a risk. I hope you will prove me wrong, Professor. I would hate for this to come to bloodshed.
Nice. Supports rank B. So there's at least some positivity out of it all. Let's check up on the others.
All right, off to the kingdom capital we go. Huh. I feel like I've said that before. All right, I'm fired up and ready to go.
Of course you're fired up. What more do you want? Nice, we reach rank C.
There is still more to learn.
And we get Rushing Blow, which is a plus. Yeah, Dorothea should be here. Where is she?
Professor, once you set out on your next mission, you won't be able to have a proper meal for a while, right? You should eat up while you can. Build up your physical strength to prepare for the mission.
Well, let's get the dinner in. That'll do.
Delicious. After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
I like seeing a table full of my favorite dishes.
Nice. Both of them are motivated. This will help us out a lot. Aha, there you are.
We're almost to the kingdom capital of Ferdiad. Just imagine, the war might almost be over. But is it true that Aryan Road was annihilated? What in the world happened? What is the Saros Church, really?
For now, just trust in me.
I always have, and I always will.
Isn't that how we should? Please place your faith. Please place your faith in me.
The idea of defeating Rhea is beginning to feel more like a reality. Some may say that I'm returning her goodwill with betrayal, but I believe I've worked off my debt. The real problem is a certain someone else.
You mean Catherine?
That's right. She was my partner, after all. I haven't seen her since leaving the Knights. I can see her coming to slaughter me, driven by her mixed emotions of love and hate.
Well, I won't be worried on that, that's for sure. Okay, so we finished up our exploring, but there's something we gotta do first.
Professor!
Come on.
No. Maybe.
Need something? This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
Indeed. We're done exploring. Time for teaching. I gotta train you all any way I can.
I'm improving, thanks to you.
Very good.
One step closer to mastery.
Yeah. You already said that.
Your instruction has been beneficial.
Just gotta make sure to do the same. Same for Bernie, who was truly the MVP of it all.
I am relieved I got it right. I am quite pleased.
That's some good motivation.
I appreciate your coaching. I am beginning to understand. I am beginning to understand. I am relieved I got it right.
That's impressive motivation right there. Now to work on you getting A rank.
That went way better than expected. Nailed it. Perfect.
This is getting ridiculous.
I'll get it next time, too. Thanks for your help.
You did well. Now for you, my dear, darling Bernie.
Thanks for the help. I did pretty well today. Thanks for the help.
Very good. Now the last one. You, my dear Shamir.
You're a good professor.
Nice, she's E+.
I'm finding my focus. That wasn't difficult. Your praise is appreciated. You're a good professor.
That did it. Their goals are still unchanged, at least. Trying to improve as many as I can. Let's get the training underway.
May I be asking a question?
Sure. What's up? As I am fighting more, my arrows decrease in quality. They're not flying as far and have less accuracy. Why am I doing so differently? New bowstrings could help you shoot with more force.
You have great wisdom.
That helps. As a teacher, we must do what needs to be done. Alright, let's see what she has to say.
Thanks for your help out there. Battles tend to go smoother with you around.
Same to you.
I think you did most of the heavy lifting. It may be unwise to think this way on the battlefield, but I feel I can trust your commands without question.
I still make mistakes.
Don't we all? But, judging by the results of our recent battles, you're clearly good at this. I've also noticed that you've been putting me in more precarious situations lately. Almost like you know I won't question your orders.
I know I can rely on you.
Huh. I'm glad you trust me to get the job done, but still, I knew you were doing it on purpose. You're in a very important position now that you're leader of the Imperial Army. Funny to think you used to just teach at the Officers' Academy. Your old students still call you Professor. That's no title for the commander of an army.
I actually like it.
You'll always be their professor, huh? You sure are an interesting one. My people lost the war, and I was left to wander Fodlan alone. But I guess meeting you was my prize. You look confused. Did you not know any of this? I was living in my homeland of Dagda up until the Imperial Army destroyed it 10 years ago. But being a mercenary, I have no real allegiance. That's why I'm working here now. Don't worry though, I don't plan to turn on you.
I appreciate that. Support level now B.
Let's do this.
Okay, let's give it a try.
The final report.
And you guys did your best.
Perseverance is the key.
Yep, she gets Nosferatu.
I'm getting better at this.
She gets Hexblade. And there's even supports too. Bernie and Jaritsa.
Yuritsa?
What?
I've got it all figured out.
Hmm?
Your true identity. If my detective skills are correct, then you are the Death Knight, right?
Everyone already knows that.
What? Everyone knows? But how? Oh, and here I thought that I'd uncover your big spooky secret. Oh, Bernie, you're such a shut-in that you missed the biggest news in town. So, here's the deal, Yuritsa. You've got to tell me a secret about you that nobody else knows.
Why?
Because I sleuthed for hours upon hours. It's got to be rewarded.
Just stop.
Oh, come on. Please? Oh, I know. I've got it. Why do you wear that crazy-looking armor when you're pretending to be the Death Knight? Are you just into the look of it? You like spooky stuff?
Well, I may have been drawn to that aspect. To look sinister. To embody death.
Oh, I see. I thought maybe you put on that mask and armor because, just like old Bernie, you don't like talking to people.
There may be some truth to that. Talking to people is intolerable.
Oh, yeah? I think I'm sensing a real kinship between us. So, with that whole spooky getup on, it allowed you to speak to people with confidence.
No.
Oh, hey, Yuritsa. Don't tell anyone about this, okay? This is our little secret.
I don't mind, but I also don't understand.
At least they reach B rank support. Well, looks like we got some battles to do, so let's get that out of the way. The main mission isn't until yet, so let's just kick butt against the battle in the desert. We're already in chapter 17, so what more is there to do? It's gonna be one of these days. I swear it. Let's check our map. They have a lot of thieves and all that, but they can't be. They're limited in movement due to being in the desert. Though these guys have a bit. These thieves have a big advantage. Oh look, there's the bird. So we can take care of that without issue. All right, we're set on this one. No, not yet. Yeah. Nope, battalion. Replenish.
Come back.
All right, let's do it. Rout the enemy, all units fall.
I will prevail.
What's my strategy?
For the Empire.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Understood.
Let's have him dismount.
Ready for anything.
You too.
Let's make this quick.
I do this for all of us.
Put me in there.
I'm awake.
All right, let's see how the enemy will react. They go after the bird. Yeah, keep yourself busy with the bird. Idiot!
Attack at your own risk.
That is the dumbest thing you could ever do.
Here is something to believe in.
And here's something that should teach you not to get in the way.
Another victory.
That's disappointing.
Well done.
Thoron. This'll do nicely.
It's done.
Yeah, brave Lance to death.
This is the cost of war.
That's war for you in a nutshell.
I'll take all the strength I can get.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see how they'll do.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Allow me to teach you the meaning of getting wrecked.
All is going to plan.
What'd I tell you?
No use.
Dodges both attacks. That's amazing. Oh, looks like the bird's actually getting wrecked. Really? The guy gets a crit? Wow. This is truly a surprise.
I don't have time for this!
Neither do I!
I will not die yet.
This could turn the tides.
More ring.
I owe you one.
Okay, now let's see what they'll do. No crit for you. That was for naught. Get whacked in the face.
You're all going down.
Nice, he's A rank now. He gets Mighty
I think
Blow.
I'm improving.
You'll need it. $82 damage. Goodbye.
Hardly worth the effort.
And hardly worth my time. Pathetic.
I will see this war through.
Okay. Let's get brave with it.
The only possible outcome.
The only best outcome at that.
I must outwit even death.
Wow.
More! Good.
Bernie, it would have been nice if we had something that would help. Oh, that's not good. How about we warp you out of harm's way? There. That's easier. Yep, good riddance.
So,
That was lame.
Your death is not in vain.
Now she's A rank, which means she gets Lightning Axe. Yeah, only 2 units left. Let's make mincemeat out of them. Better yet. Oh, that's a pretty good shot. You'd make a good assassin.
Here is something to believe in.
I wonder if that was necessary.
All is going to plan.
Good work, Dorothea. You're leveling up nicely.
All this power just to survive.
You are impressive.
Back to the fray.
Yeah. End turn. Yeah, we'll just wipe them out.
Watch and learn. I must lead them.
You are not critting. Why are you not critting?
Not my best.
Not mine either. 6 turns, not bad. Bailiff was MVP. Looks like we got one more on our hands, so let us head for the battle at the Sealed Forest. Wait, April 21st? Violet's birthday? Mine is as well. How ironic. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. We got warriors up the wazoo. Got everything on this side, everything on the other. Okay, if anything, we'll be ready for what's to come. Let's go. Rout the enemy. All units fall.
What's my strategy?
Let's get a bit sublime.
Allow me to demonstrate.
This is getting ridiculous.
Another victory.
I do this for all of us.
Your brave bow's about to run out. Let's get you something better. A silver bow.
For the Empire.
I will prevail.
Put me in there. I'm awake.
Ready for anything.
Understood.
Let's make this quick.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Well done.
Alright, let's see how this will work. You have to do better than than this, Caspar. I didn't make you a War Master for nothing.
The results speak for themselves.
More like the results tell me something's wrong.
I'll be home again soon.
You are making me proud. No, let's have it one.
Tread carefully.
I agree. We should tread carefully.
I owe you one.
Heal up already.
No time to slow down.
No need to slow down, Lasithea. Sheesh, she's brutal. No wonder I couldn't get her in Fire Emblem Heroes.
Hope you're ready.
Do you really have to start being negative and punch people in the face?
Who's next? Get in line.
Rocky Burdock. Permanently increases strength by 1. Okay, let's see what they'll do next. Miss.
You are in my way.
Yeah, and you're gonna get thrown down. Bye-bye. What was that? Here, how about this instead? Yeah.
I will see this war through.
You miss. You disappoint me, Hubert. Okay.
Require aid?
Let's try this instead.
We won't hold back.
Boom.
Let's keep up the pace.
Let's keep the momentum going. Oh dear. Now this becomes really disruptive. Oh, now you make me proud, Bernie.
Pretty good, huh?
Just like that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Heal up fast, man. Magic's got nothing on this. You know, it would have been nice if we got a crit with it.
A boon for our future. I'm continuing to improve.
Now to do a big one and just knock his lights out. Why did you miss? I mean, come on, that was like disappointingly bad. And he does this without issue. Good work, Jiritsa.
Inconsequential.
I always like hearing Patrick's seats. Okay, here comes the rest of the enemies.
the plan into action.
Let's hope this works this time. Wow, what?
Delightful.
Ever heard of aiming anal? I mean, oh my God. Seriously, I'm expressing disappointment in you.
It's done.
My disappointment in you immeasurably increases.
I'll return the favor.
Alright, so we got 3 bogeys to deal with. And to survive, I shall slash and destroy. Do not let me down. Well, that was worth it.
All is going to plan.
For the Empire.
Alright, do me a big and wipe the floor with them, please. Thank you.
Your death is not in vain.
They're all moving into the left. Okay, can I ask why? Okay, a crit can do.
I'll be home again soon.
I swear it. I want to make you a bow knight, but I gotta master your horseback skills.
That's all I do these days.
Your horseback skills need work, sweetheart. Okay.
Can't pull back yet.
Back to the fray.
Gotta hurry up on it.
Thanks for helping.
Gaff, and all you hit is 8 damage. Lame. Here's a response.
You are in my way.
Now you go down, please.
I fight for justice's name.
No time for accolades.
No time for any of that.
Put me in there.
Better yet. Yeah, alright. No critting, but it can at least weaken.
This is the cost of war.
Let Bernie rendezvous with the others. As predicted. I thought you would make it count. Yes, I was wrong.
We have this covered.
Fine, we'll just gambit our way through.
How about this?
Oh, good work. Oh yeah, he never got his chance to shine.
I'll do what it takes.
Very good.
If only progress didn't require so much work.
That's a hell of a level up. Oh, come on!
So,
Wait, what? A double crit? Oh my god.
Still here.
Wow, Bernie, you are surprising me.
not bad.
Impressive! Of course she's the MVP. Just of course. But anyway, that's it for this part. If you enjoy it, be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot to me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. I'll see you next time. Don't forget that I'm also raising money for a new laptop. If you want to chip in and help, links in the description. You'll get a shout out if you do. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.
Reach for my hand.